So, we come back to initiative order. We got our girl Suzanne. Steady aim. Suzanne not gonna connect. It's Tony's turn, hell yeah. She misses. I used to be a lot better at this. She turns to you completely and goes, you know, I used to like do tricks in a circus.
This is not
and
the time. What?
It's your turn.
Steady aim, take a shot. Damn!
Oh.
What the fuck?
He has 2 HP left. I'm tempted to just drop him after that.
No, let Gallet get this.
Gallet, your move. Simon, he picks himself up. I've fallen again, but I won't stay down. He's gonna magic a missile. I gotta drop the Sahuagin Baron. Suma, your move.
Here we go.
You finish the last of the Sahuagins. The fog around you darkens a little bit. Everybody, to give me a Constitution saving throw. The only people that didn't save were Simon and Suzanne and Alok. The air itself becomes charged with kind of a strange necrotic energy. Simon and Suzanne kind of succumb immediately. Nico's almost dead. Tony's down. Shaz is down as well. So Suzanne is gonna make a death save. 1 death save failure. Tony takes 2 death save failures.
Nico, get on it.
Alok's turn.
Boppity boopity.
That does hit. It is going to take a legendary action. The Sahuagin Baron comes back to life. That'll be Simon's turn. Who rolls a death save. Another fail. That'll be Shaz's turn. Who rolls a death save. Another fail. Nico's turn. He doesn't know about Tony. Tony, not 20 stealthed. Somewhere.
Oh, no.
Died. Not 1 death saved. And nobody knows where she is. Simon pops back up with 7 hit points. Ruby, that is your move.
So mass healing word then, and then let Suzanne.
You also know Lily's dead up top.
And Simon is for Shaz down?
Shaz is down.
Okay. 5.
Ruby, you have to choose. Who do you hate less, Suma or Alok? Who you choose?
Definitely
here?
gonna be Suma.
I won't be.
Okay,
Wow.
that's fucked up.
It's
I
just
thought you were
like-
gonna think about it for a
House.
second at least. That was just instant. I mean,
It's now going to take its bite attack. Gallet. It unhinges its
Oh
maw
no.
and swallows you whole.
Oh no.
Suzanne's turn. It's Tony's turn. Tony super dies. Hey, look, your amulet kind of reacts to this passing, and as you turn, you see Tony lifting up and kind of like in ghost form, and then kind of dissipates.
would I have been able to take Tony's soul with the soul trinket thing?
Yes.
Do I have any idea how that would work with the boat thing? Like, would it be saving her from the loop, or would it be damning her?
You get the feeling like she's not gonna respawn until you use the soul trinket, but it's not gonna take her
Okay.
out of the limbo of the loop.
I'll use my reaction and grab it. Yeah.
Her soul trinket is in the shape of a small, like, an apple made out of a green, like, crystal, with, like, an X right in the middle of it, almost like a target. Gallet, it is your turn.
I'm gonna check in with my friend Suma. Hey, Suma! Do you got anything that would help in this situation?
I do have an idea, but it's a bad one. Can I switch with Gallet? With
You
the-
can absolutely switch with Gallet in the area.
Ah.
Simon riding on top of this dragon goes, I told you, new season, new me. And he's gonna cast Scorching Ray, 19 damage from Simon. It slumps to the ground, and Suma, as it dies for good. Not bad. You guys are keeping up, I see. Oh well. You can try to hack your way out of the
Myself
inside
out like
this thing.
Hercules coming out of the Hydra.
Yeah. The exit combat, the Vahir is defeated. Dell come up from downstairs. Who's the weird gnome?
That would be Dumas. He has a lot of interesting things to say, so we should probably collect him and head to the war room once we're all cleaned up.
Yeah, you see his like goggles are fully on his face. He's kind of like bug-eyed in the goggles, like they're like kind of magnifying him as he's like kind of glancing around the room. He goes, "It's really like a remarkable work of craftsmanship. I don't know if you knew this, but it's actually one of the 6 legendary pirate ships."
I pull Suma to the side. I'm like, Suma, you gotta stop bringing people back here. I'm sorry.
Listen, I know I didn't need a second gnome, but
Simon is taking notes with like extreme prejudice.
you mentioned your patron, Fiesca.
Is there ways currently where you can contact her if you had any questions or needed anything?
No, she contacts me.
The thing that you had on your ship, it was an engine of some sort. What did it enable you to do?
You could feasibly mass enchant an entire ship with the fly spell, but an arcane engine would allow for that. And well, we haven't really cracked the air part of the airship yet, but it is a ship that goes very fast.
Do you think it could still
which
be
is
salvaged?
possibly. We would need to get a lot of the old parts from my workshop to repair it. It did sustain quite a bit of damage, but we might not be able to start it back up again. The only problem is that the only person who could start the ship is kind of very intimately associated with my former thesis professor.
And who would that be?
There's this girl. She lives in kind of in a cottage on the grounds in Ravenhall. And she put a hand on that thing, and it purred right to life. Never thought anything like it.
What did this girl look like?
She was an elf, kind of not like your typical elf.
Are you okay, Suma? That sounded rude. Like,
I think Suma, you just like
okay?
black out.
In the earring gallet, you just hear like this white noise, like vacuum sort of sound.
Why do you ask?
Yeah, whew.
No reason.
Do you think we can just like get the engine and put it on the ship?
It could definitely be doable, but I mean, folks would have to work through the night for it,
We got a
or
night
just
shift.
get up really early.
Nah, we got a night shift. That's fine.
Okay, and you're gonna need some strong hands.
Oh, everyone on this ship is as strong as they come.
Everyone's like sweating,
Don't
looking
worry.
around at each other nervously.
Simon is shitting himself.
By the way, when we were in that fight, Tony went off to hide. I had no idea where she'd gone. But then, suddenly I saw her ghost. So I guess she died, likely to the first initial wave of necrotic energy. A little weird thing, and I'll pull out like the crystal apple. This is a soul trinket. It's like, when she died and I saw her ghost, I was able to kind of grab it. It's a new thing with the amulet. It was a thing with the amulet. Well, I was hoping I would be able to save her from the loop of the boat thing, right? And also we can talk to the soul before I put it back in the loop. Well, so I would have to use it, and once I do, she'll go back into the loop, and I'll lose the trinket. We can ask her a question before she revives.
What's an X stand for?
I have an idea, though. Before she went off to hide, she did just randomly in the middle of combat say that she used to be in a circus. So I'm guessing that the trinkets, this is the first one I've ever had, I'm guessing it's like special to the person that it represents. So maybe, and she uses a bow, so maybe she like used to shoot apples off people's heads or something. And maybe when she died, someone was shooting an apple and it hit her head. Maybe that's how she died.
No.
Oh my god.
It's possible that's why it has the trinket, actually.
Oh.
That's the backstory.
Okay.
Aramis was just in the crowd watching because he was like there at the circus that day.
That is exactly what that's exactly what I have in my notes.
I think I can only ask one question. Actually, hold on, let me check. One question. Okay. I can ask her if she does come back and, she doesn't have her memories again like Shaz, what job she would want to do,
It might be nice for her to, if she has any wishes for her next life,
Mhm.
to,
Yeah, let's just ask her that.
I will expend the soul trinket, and I will just say, "Hey, Tony." No, sorry. Hey, Tony.
Tony!
Hey, Tony.
The mist releases, and then Tony's spirit kind of coalesces. You may ask me one question.
Why are you talking like that? None of the other ghosts have talked like
I don't
that.
know. I thought it'd be funny.
That's
I
fair.
thought it'd be funny.
You can
That
keep
was
doing it
the
if you
question.
want. It's kind of.
Wait,
That
that's the
was
question.
the one
That was
question.
the one.
No!
Yes, that's the way it works.
No!
It's okay. Next time she dies, we can ask her the wish. Was she actually just fucking around with the voice, or did she just improvise?
She was
when I asked?
100% fucking around with the voice. Like,
It
that's
felt
kinda-
like it. That's why I just impulsively asked.
Okay. You guys are all aboard
Hey, what's up?
the Prima now.
I wonder, Dumas, if while we're traveling, I might copy yours down and study it a little bit. I've
Well,
run out of
easy.
Sudokus in my, in my book that I have.
that I also really love Sudoku. That's such a
okay.
coincidence. I really think you and I are gonna get along.
Mhm.
And you feel like a sense of dread.
What's this necrotic energy that I feel?
Simon's BBEG arc starting. Somebody sitting on a
well,
barrel.
Not Simon. What is your name? Dumas. I have one more question.
Oh, you can call me that if you like.
No. I wonder if you have some magical stuff aboard. Do you happen to have any arcane focuses on the ship, perhaps worth 1,000 GP?
Definitely not aboard the ship, but certainly I think there are some arcane focuses of that caliber over at Ravenhall. As you approach the arcane engine, this like ring of glyphs that run around holding this crystal, it's like kind of storing it. A portion of the glyphs light up,
My own blood doesn't take it all of it.
but it does take it part way. You are able to instinctively kind of know how to control it, but you don't have enough of it in you. You have a little bit in you as well. You seem to have a pretty significant portion inside of you.
If I have this much, if we take it to Sunrise Isle and I have my parents and, I don't know, probably some other powerful mages and whatever, surely on Sunrise Isle we can activate it enough to make it to cast a mod with it.
I will say that you guys are able to salvage as much as you can of the arcane engine and load it aboard the Reaper. I will say that it is about a day to get to the Sunrise Isle. There seems to be a very large island. The ship in a little bit closer, and you hear drums. Boom, ticka, boom, boom, boom.
Why
And
not?
you see Lula fluttering about. If my eyes are to be believed, that is likely Gobland.
I turned fully towards it. You can't say
Such a dumb
Gobland.
name. No.
You can't say Gobland.
No,
And
Captain,
think of-
it's right about just the stupidest island you possibly could go to. It's
Oh,
just
we
full of
have to go.
goblins.
Oh my goodness! You know what? We need to see what the locals are doing.
As you get closer to Gobland, you hear chanting, ooh, chuka chaka, chuka chaka, ooh. There isn't like a traditional port, so you can't like dock, but you could just like weigh anchor.
Yo, what is that noise? Why did it get louder? Are we going towards this sound?
Of course. Aren't you a little bit interested in it?
I feel like the end of the world is on the horizon. Do we have time
We
for
have
pit
a
stops?
bit of time.
I
We
You
have
know
time for Gobland?
I feel
We're-
like we need
you
to
know,
stay
we're at the
focused.
we're close to the Sunrise Isle. We have to wait till it opens.
It
What
sounds
if it's gonna
tribal. They might not take kindly to our
It's gonna
presence.
just be a quick jaunt. I just want to know.
Do we know anything about this island?
It's named Gobland.
It's what? Is there by chance goblins on this island?
It really sounds like it.
I'll go get my
Look,
bow.
I'm just getting ready to lower. All right, who's coming with? Anyone's invited. Wow, really? Silence.
Just complete silence. Simon goes, I mean, I'll go, I guess.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
not really sure why we're going, but,
Don't you want to learn about their culture, Simon?
like, not at all. Ooh,
I guess I'll go
Kuchaka.
to Locky Labs.
But you don't even understand any words of the music.
Do you understand what the words are saying? Are they saying kill them all or something?
No. Well, here's a rough translation. It would be, the sorrow that has descended upon our lives on this morrow is greater than that of which our ancestors has ever suffered. We gather,
Oh,
we
God.
gather, we gather, and we weep before the moon. The time has come now for great perseverance. The time has come now for great strength. We look only to the heavens in order to bid for their mercy.
That is beautiful, honestly. You don't want to learn about their culture?
Okay, well now I feel like we need to go there to help them. So now I'm on board.
One of the finer points of goblin linguistics is that Uga and Chaka can all have nearly 100 different meanings depending on the exact intonation and the grunting that precedes and follows that words.
Lula, can you give us an example?
Yeah, for example, if I were to say, ooh, gachaka ha, that would be akin to saying, Your breath is that of a horse's releasings. That would be
Ooh.
quite awful. But if I was to say, ooh, kachaka hoo ha, that would be as to say, I have never seen beauty more all-encompassing than the sight of your face on a summer's eve.
What did the first one sound like again?
You know what? I think I see. I think I see. Actually, they're sending like a little
Oh.
advanced scouting group down, like to investigate our ship. Everybody goes. Simon is there, and Nico is there, and everybody else fucks off. And Lula's coming out. From what you can tell, they are girl goblins, and there is one kind of older, like goblin woman, kind of accompanying them. She goes, "Ooga chaka, chakaka ooga." Lula just comes by, and she says, "Ooga chaka, chaka chikuka chaka." The elder-looking goblin woman goes, "Oh, common only. Oh, okay, got it. You've caught us at a bad time. In fact, you've caught all of the Far Isles in kind of a bad time." You hear the clattering of a spear as one of the goblin guards turns to the elder and goes, "Godmother, could they be the heroes of prophecy? Now that I think about it, you might be right. There's exactly the right number of them.
Wait,
Their
I
forms
looked at
do
Simon,
seem
Lula.
exactly as was foretold. How did that prophecy go again? Let me think. Elves of 2 will come on ocean blue, and there's a dwarf." There's another guy, and a gnome, and a human, and they're all there.
At least I'm in this one.
What?
It's probably just a weird translation out of their language. I'm sure in their language it's more prophetic.
Yeah. It's probably profound in goblin.
Yeah.
It rhymes in the original goblin. It's
Well, because it's all just ooga chaka. Of course it's gonna rhyme.
There's some kind of strange sea dragon or something, and it's hunting us. Not to mention those bastard military ships.
Are they attacking you guys as well?
Basically, yeah. They're flying a flag with a little wolf on it. Here's the thing. Either you can kill the dragon for us, or you can make the military ships go away, and maybe the dragon thing will sort itself out over time. But who knows? Maybe they'll still be mad. I don't know. And then we'll give you, like, a fucking... what do we got? Well, remember that thing with the weird symbol on it? Yeah, we can give you a thing with a weird symbol on it. We're only just trying to make a living fishing out here. So if you could lend a hand, if you really are the warriors of prophecy...
No, we probably are.
Well, I mean, look at the mural. You look over at the cave, and there is, like, a mural on there, that has, like, outlines of some heroes that look pretty much like you guys. You see the Aelok silhouette. You can see, like, it's like a white bow that kind of identifies him. Ruby's, Warhammer and red hair. I think it's red now. It's not black anymore, I think. Suma even has, like, Suma, your color palette is like your current clothes, not like your previous, like, orange palette, or your previous, like, mostly green palette. It's like your current outfit. And Gallet, you're there as well.
Is that my current acid burned clothes?
Yeah, your
Oh.
clothes are burned for some reason.
I was expecting very generic stick figures for some with like elf ears.
No, they're
But
it's
no,
pretty,
this is
pretty
pretty
good.
Okay,
mural.
yeah, no, they're dead on with us.
You note that this mural's paint is extremely fresh. Maybe as if it was just painted just now.
It's really nice that they keep it up to date. They always repaint over just to make it look nice.
You guys are leaving?
Yeah, we're gonna get...
Okay,
Don't worry,
well,
we'll talk to you later.
listen, it fills my heart with great joy to hear that you guys are gonna come out and help us. Hey, here. It's like a red cape, and emblazoned upon it is the symbol of a crab.
It's one of them!
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say you guys wrap up in Gobland maybe about an hour or so before sunset and the island vanishes for the duration of the night. You behold it. The thing that you note first is the presence of 8 Locky warships docked we will call the session and pick back up next time around.